So they say that little girls are made of sugar and spice and everything nice, and that is especially true for Emma Reese, who came into the world on March 2nd and whose mother loves cooking and baking. Jenn Press Arata is a food writer and columnist. Her blog, That's So Jenn, is filled with recipes and food for thought. What a great picture that was. A little selfie with you two.
5 weeks old. She was only 5 weeks old.
Uh-oh. A little showbiz in her blood.
Yep, she's ready.
She's adorable. So
Thank you.
life's a little different now since the last time we chatted.
Best. It's absolutely the best. This is Emma, and I love being a mommy, and now I get to be a foodie mommy and share all my tips with you on a whole other level.
She's so adorable. Her middle name is Reese. How'd you pick the names?
After Reese's Cups.
Oh my gosh. That's appropriate for
Isn't
you.
it? We really love them, and they're sweet. She's sweet. It works out really well.
And how much did she weigh when she was born?
She was 6 pounds, 11.9 ounces.
Oh,
best thing I ever made.
That's very sweet. All right, and I know that your mom, Lisa, is here also.
She is.
So Lisa is going to take the baby, or you want to keep her? What do you want to think?
She could take her so we could talk.
All right, we'll do that. Sounds like a plan.
Thanks, everyone.
See you later. All right, so we're talking Mother's Day. It is your first Mother's Day.
Yes.
How exciting is that? So we have to celebrate appropriately. Where do we get started?
So over here we have DIY candy jewelry.
Oh, that's great.
So jewelry is a really popular gift for Mother's Day. This is a great way to get your kids involved, but it serves a few purposes for education as well. So it's fine motor skills, it's patterns, it's colors, it's creativity, of course.
You're starting early, huh?
So starting early, you know, we want her, I told you, she already changes her own diaper, speaks 3 languages.
Very impressed.
So you got to start them young on these things. So there's a lot of benefits to this as well. There's patterns you could teach and, you know, go over all that. So we just take ribbon, tie, you know, a few thick knots at the bottom and just string along. So here we have like gummy candy you could put through and cereal, different colors, anything that has a hole in the center you can do.
I get it.
So we have bracelets, a necklace here. You can make a pendant out of these larger gummies. There's rings with pipe cleaners since they're bendable instead of ribbon. So there's a lot of benefits, and then they're fun to eat.
Fun.
And you can gift it in a jewelry box and have the kids decorate the jewelry box. So it's just kind of like an added, brings it all together.
Great idea. Do you know what Emma's getting you this year?
Know.
You have any idea?
I think your husband's onto something.
She has, right?
I don't know. I don't know if he's onto something.
I would hope so. And you know, last
I
time
don't know if he'll watch. I don't know.
He knows what he's got to do. Mojito, your little dog, your little Yorkie, how are they getting along?
They're doing really great. He's a wonderful big brother. I mean, he's going to start babysitting, I think, next week.
Oh, that's perfect. You're all set then.
Yeah, we're all set, built in. He's doing really well.
All right, continuing.
Okay, so another really popular gift for Mother's Day is flowers.
Sure.
But they're very expensive, and there's a delivery cost involved, and sometimes it's just transporting them. So instead, we have cupcakes made to look like flowers. Not everybody's a flower person. So these,
you can eat these. This is way better.
I mean, so you ever tried eating flowers? I wouldn't recommend it. So these are cupcakes, and I did chocolate cupcakes to mimic dirt. And then the center is chocolate frosting with cookie crumbs. And then these are just really simple. It's a cupcake spray. It's a frosting in a can.
Oh, how easy.
And all this is on thatsojen.com. There's step-by-step instructions. So you can embellish them with non-pearls, with little edible pearls, or you can kind of do a more playful take and just make it look like a flower on
fantastic.
it. So that's a lot of fun and another great creative way for kids in the kitchen. You could do it in a single flower pot if you didn't want to do a whole arrangement. So this is a lot of fun.
Very nice.
So here, of course, breakfast in bed. Mother's Day, everyone loves that. Or if you're hosting a brunch, we always host brunch at our house. So these are pancakes, and what I used here is a Ziploc bag. So you put the batter into the bag, cut a hole, and then you use it like a piping bag. And again, it teaches letters, shapes. You could do numbers, number one mom, and then garnish it however you choose. And you can write their name.
Cutter, but a Ziploc works.
So it's fun, and then they can kind of drizzle it themselves, and it's good for their dexterity. And then it's also great for writing their own name and learning things like that. So that's a fun, sweet treat in the morning. And over here, so you say you want to get your kids get their hands in the batter, get their hands in the kitchen, right? So here is That's So Jenn's handprint and footprint cookies. Aww. So bake cookies as usual, and then created 2 ways. One, you could trace their hand if they're a little older and can have them stay still, and you create a stencil out of parchment paper, and then you're gonna place it on the cookie, and I used a food coloring spray, and spray it right over, and you can make the print that way. The other way is either to take, this is cookie icing, and just kind of paint it on their hand.
They would probably enjoy that, right?
Or you could do melting chocolate, but obviously make sure it's cool. Make sure their hands are clean, and then just stamp it on. And this is Emma Reese's little foot. It was clean, I promise. So yes, I'm already covering her in frosting. It's perfectly fine. So these are a really great gift. And if I've done cookie pies in the past.
Sure.
If you have more than one child, if you want to have a bunch of handprints, you can use cookie icing to write each child's name next to the print. So it's a very personal feel.
Very good. And I know that you are big on decorations.
Big on decorations.
So what'd you bring here?
So here, and I love pictures, especially now with Emma, we're always taking her photo. So this is a placemat. So you can just take any photos you like. Here we have her in a bowl with sugar and spice. And you could put it onto just a regular piece of paper and laminate it, and that's it. And it's your reusable placemat if you want to do it in a different way. This is actually one of those sleeves that you use
you can
for,
change the pictures
right,
out.
so you can change the pictures out if you want, or you can laminate them completely and save them year after year. You can also have them color on it. And then for a napkin ring, this is actually my baby picture, but all I did was you can just hot glue it onto a regular napkin ring, or use a hair tie, and you don't even have to worry about, this is like so inexpensive.
Basic, there you go.
Very easy. Everyone has them like all over the house, and you can just use that. So that helps with your decor.
I love it.
And this is a pashmina. So
very nice and easy ideas. And of course, we can find all this on That's So Jen.
Yes,
what else can we find on there?
We have different recipes, all with the step-by-step, so you can see how I did this at home. Restaurant reviews, there's chef interviews, lots of party planning tips.
You have time to do this with Emma?
We're working on it. We're working on it. She sits with me in the kitchen in her bouncy seat, so we do it all together. And like I said, she gets involved.
She certainly does. And I tell you, I just subscribed to it, so you can put your email address in it.
You can. It's completely free, and you'll get the emails and get all the latest from thatsojen.com.
Very good. Well, we're so happy you're here. Happy first Mother's Day to you. Congratulations on Emma.